Hi there, this is Kat, and this is your Marketing Minute. Today, I want to talk to you about what is your closing rate? So, I had an interesting conversation with a client the other day, and I was coaching them on how to do a discovery call. And so, one of the things I found out was, first and foremost, they were not listening enough. So you can be in sales and you can be a strong closer with a lot of different tactics. And one of the ones that I believe in and that I have grown my business with is consultative selling. What is consultative selling? Consultative selling is basically listening more than you're talking, because you want to solve a problem, and you can't solve a problem if you don't listen. So if you're not solving people's problem in these discovery calls, you're never going to close. So there's a formulation here. There's piece by piece. All of these mechanics have to lay in line, in order for them to have the outcome that you want, which is the close, right? The close. Ultimately, you want to close, but you can't close if you're not doing the right things in this discovery call, which is your first call, your second call. Okay. And again, what I want to emphasize is make sure that you're talking to the right person. Your target is important. B, make sure you're prepared, that you're going to ask the questions to really, and I like to kind of use the reference, tee it up for you. You want to ask the questions that really bring out the solution to the problems that you solve. And if you're hearing those answers, that's a buzzword for you. Bing, 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 bing. It's time for you. It's teeing you up. Okay. And then finally, that you're not selling on this call. This discovery call is not for you to sell and stuff your product down their throat. Please don't do that. And I've been on so many calls where people don't listen. They ask me questions, they don't listen, and then they go back to default and just start stuffing me and trying to sell me on everything that they have and the primary question that they asked me, that someone trained them this to ask them, are you taking supplements, or are you doing this or whatever? And if you answer the way that they don't want you to answer, let's say that this person's asking me if I'm taking supplements, and I say, no, I'm healthy. I eat healthy. I exercise. I run. I meditate, blah, blah, blah. Then I don't need your product. And then you go on and tell me and pitch me and say, well, instead of taking supplements, you should do blah, blah. And I'm like, you didn't listen to me. You're wasting my time. So the same thing can be applied in any other category of business, any other product or service or goods. Is you really got to ask the right questions, and you have to listen. Don't just ask the questions to go through a minutia. Please don't do that. Do not do that. You're not doing yourself a service. You're not doing the person that you're talking to a service, because you're here to solve a problem. And if you can't solve the problem, end it as soon as you can and thank them for their time and be on your merry way and go to the next one, because you're not going to close if you're not solving problems. And you're not solving problems if you don't ask the right questions. And then you're not asking the right questions, or if you're not listening. You got to listen. So there is a parlay effect, and all of this works together. And if you need some help on some sales training or coaching, reach out to me. I'm happy. I've got 27 years of experience doing this. I feel like I'm a pro. I'm a strong closer. I close at 90%. Hands down, I'm a strong closer. If I'm not closing the business, it's because it wasn't a good fit, period. I don't want that business if it's not a good fit. I don't want it. So I'm okay with turning away from it, right? Hey, I'm Kat Ramirez, CEO and founder of Advertise and #SocialBuzz. We help people stand out and grow. Follow me, and learn more ways on how you can stand out and grow too. You got this.